Hi, my name is Remu. I am 18 years old, and a pretty big issue that I face in my own life is that I'm very introverted, and I find it really hard to talk for long periods of time or make things up on the spot. Um, so I'm just gonna do my best right now. I kind of realize I'm talking a lot like my mom, which is kind of funny, but yeah. I made this YouTube channel a while ago because I wanted to earn something. If you see any of my videos, the only thing I'll ever talk about is trying to become the #1 Iron Man player in the world on Marvel Rivals. It's my favorite video game, and I love all the people I've met through playing it. But I don't really have that super accessible to me because I don't own a gaming PC. I have a console at home, but I want to play on a PC, and it's one of the few things in my life where I can't just have it. It's not that readily available, and it's something I have to earn. So I kind of took it upon myself as my kind of one big goal. This is something to prove that I can really make it for myself. And honestly, I feel like a lot of us lose agency a little bit in our own lives, and that a lot of us can kind of simplify things that happen to us or find things to blame it on. But I'm a really firm believer that life is as deterministic as you want to make it. I have like 3 Instagram accounts where I post all my art and music and gaming clips, and I'm an engineering major. I have literally a lot of other things to do, but since becoming an adult legally and living on my own for college, I don't know, I've come to realize that things I want, I can make happen for me. I want to grow as a musician. I want to grow as an artist. I want to grow as a speaker. I want to be able to have these long, awesome conversations with random people on the street. Because, I am an introvert, but I love talking to people and like hanging out with them. It's just like really hard to do so. But you go somewhere and you see people having a nice time around someone, and you think, hey, I want that to be me too. And so, yeah, that's really the point of having this YouTube video and making this first ever long video, is that I want to grow as a person. I want to really go after the things that I aspire for and that I believe in. My entire life, I'll say, I come from an Asian immigrant household. So my entire life has felt like it was on a one track, one path set to greatness. My parents always thought I would get, the perfect score on the SAT, and then I'd go through like 10 years of college, and I'd keep a perfect GPA all throughout and get like 4 degrees over who knows how long, and come out of it, I don't know, working for Google in my 40s or something. And you know what, like after going through high school, after going through the whole college application process, I kind of realized, the standard academia type life is just like, it's not for me. I did it, in high school. I got the 4.0 and I got all the perfect stats and not a perfect SAT, but a pretty high score, and I did that. I put in the effort and the energy and like the relentless academic weapon type of timing. And I realized it's it's not for me. And I think that's something that a lot of people my age can kind of resonate with. Like, I think Gen Z is looking to make its own way through the world and its own path. And yeah, we're also the generation that finds it super easy to blame everything on millennials or parents or circumstances. But I think We have all these options, so many new things in our era, in our generation, that we can just make work for us. And we should really take advantage of it. But yeah, as I said, I really couldn't keep living as the perfect straight A student. I just got out of 12 years of being only like the nerdy kid in the back of the class taking notes and like just putting all of my heart and soul into getting an A. Like, it physically disturbed me. It piqued my cortisol to, whenever something happened that might stop me from getting an A or a perfect 4.0 GPA. And it's too much pressure for something so arbitrary, I think. I'm not gonna fail this degree. I'm not gonna go full on C's get degrees. But I feel like, I only have so much time. And it's kind of ironic as an 18-year-old saying this, because life is just starting. But I think I have only so much time and energy to put into things. And it would be such a waste to do it all over again, all bets on school and academia. It's just, I need to find myself outside of that, I think. And that's something I tried. And I realized I just started losing myself when I couldn't anchor like my identity to the idea of being smart. And I think that's so one-dimensional and so sad that I can only be that one thing. And I have these passions. I love art, and I play the cello and piano, and I make music, and I play Marvel Rivals. And I'm actually getting better at the game, which is super amazing. But I just felt like I needed to see, my life as a culmination of the things that maybe I need to do, like academics and school and job work, and things I really love doing. I feel like if I don't spend my entire life, just on things that I'm passionate about and want to pursue and enjoy doing, day to day, it'll kind of be wasted. I really hate the idea of waiting to live life, or that life is on the other side of this moment, or whatever's gonna come next. And this is something I've talked about already in a video. But I want to live my life now. I want to get that bag now. I want to get my degree now. I want to do everything now. And maybe this is some type of naivete. Maybe this is me being 18 and young and silly. But I don't know. There are a lot of parts in my life where I look back on myself and I think, ew, this there's something up with this kid. This is not right. But I feel like this mindset is something that has stayed with me all my life. And all I've wanted to do is just, put my hands to something and make it and mold things to be my own. And that's why I can't just stick to a traditional path. And that's why, sure, I need to be pursuing this degree because, it's worth it and we put so much money into it and I've worked for it. And I do love neuroscience and engineering. But I also, I need it, in the fabric of my life, of my soul. I need to be doing the things I love every day. And that's why I'm up making this recording at 4 a.m. and playing Minecraft in my apartment lobby for all the kids to look at me weirdly. Because this is important to me. This is the way that I want to grow and really become my own person. And, just evolve from the model that was set for me when I was a kid. It's getting to around 10 minutes and my Minecraft footage is 12 minutes. So I don't really know how to conclude this. It's going to be a first of many rant videos, and I just wanted to put this out there because I realize there are a lot of industry professionals telling Gen Z what they need to do, and they're telling Gen Z what experts are doing or what's expertly recommended. And I want to make one of these videos, I don't know, to catalog, to journal either my process through that or just a relatable voice, that you are not someone that is completely under the instruction and influence of those above you, but that you can really go and do your own thing. Make your own future for yourself and live the life that you could wholeheartedly live yourself. I'm making these videos because I want to work my way to being the number one Ironman, but also because I want to prove that I can do what I love doing and do what I need to be doing at the same time. Yeah. Thank you so much if you stayed until this part of the video. This was a really cool way for me to kind of be sincere and talk about something. So I appreciate any audience that this has received. And yeah, best wishes. I hope you enjoyed the Minecraft content. I'll keep playing on this world for some continuity. Thank you.